Hello, beautiful souls. I am Awakened Soul, and today we're going to be looking at the DXY, the US dollar currency. And I like to chart it and have a good eye on the DXY because it tends to move opposite to BTC and all cryptos. So let's go ahead and begin. First thing, again, we're going to start with our 2-week time frame. We're going to find our support and resistance. So this is our low, our high that we are playing within the price action at the time, and then the previous high. Okay, perfect. So this is the area we're concentrating on. So once you've marked your 2-week support and resistance, go ahead and move into the daily. So actually, let's go back to the 2-week. Just because of the way the chart looks, right away I could visualize an uptrend, right? And within an uptrend, usually it's playing within a channel. So I'm going to mark a channel that I see. So here you are. So we've been playing uptrend within this channel. Perfect. So now that we have our cute little channel here, let's go ahead and move down to the daily. Now that I'm in the daily, I am going to throw a trend-based fib extension. And it's going to be from our highs to lows. And if you're having a hard time finding highs, lows, go ahead and use the pivot highs and lows indicator. I love that indicator. So the higher you go with the numbers, the less highs and lows that you view. And because I am playing in the daily, you know, I don't need so many. Okay, so let me go ahead and throw my trend-based fib extension from previous highs. Sorry, that was going to be to our low. So which one's lower? 88. This is our low. So yeah, sometimes you get a lot of prices around the same area. So that's why, again, I throw the pivot highs and low to give me exact price, exact numbers of where the high and where the low is. Once you throw your fib, go ahead and lock it because it does move. So I just locked it. So there we go. I want to check something. Let me check my colors. Because sometimes there you go. I knew I was missing some lines. So usually I use a white and black background. There we go. That looks better. Okay. So now that I'm here in the daily, I'm just going to highlight the next support and resistance fib levels with a horizontal line. That'll be my next one. Let me change the color. Here's one. Okay, that's pretty good. Just around price action again. Okay, let's go ahead and move our fib. Okay, so if you zoom out, I want you to see something. Actually, let's go to the 2-week. How our support and resistance and our fib levels around our price action at the moment has been a critical resistance zone. I'm finding a lot of resistance. You see how the chart bounces to the area and retraces. It's found bouncing here, retraces, of course breaks through, but a lot of resistance at this point. So just viewing this, we know that this has been a critical area. So right now at this time, we could definitely find that support and continue to the upside. And if we break down, we're gonna come really low. And of course, like I said, DXY moves opposite to our indices. So if we see a breakdown, guess what? Bitcoin's going up. And if we see it find that support and move to the upside, cryptocurrency will fall. Okay, let's move in closely to the daily. So within the daily, I'm going to make my daily range. I'm going to capture this wick down here. Just because I'm viewing this in the daily. Like a little head and shoulders, right? Possibly. Inverse head and shoulders. Let's go to the daily. I'm sorry, to the 4 hour. And at this point, I'm just trying to see if I could find any divergence, any oversold, any overbought. Of course, we can't trade the DXY. We just want to know what's it doing, what's the possible next move. The way I trade my charts is I say just go with the flow, right? And we saw this uptrend. We broke to the downside, and now we're in the downtrend, right? And you can even place those trend lines here, set an alarm in this trend line, and if it crosses over, it's most likely we have started our uptrend on the DXY. So on the daily, so it all depends where this wicks. If this wick stops here and it closes, we have 7 hours as a countdown for the next daily candle to close. Let's see, 4 hours. And if you don't know how to get your countdown for the candles to close, it's just down here, this wheel. You open it up and just mark the countdown to bar close. See here in the 4 hour, doesn't that look like a cute H? So usually after an H movement, we have an upside movement. And any divergence I'm trying to see. Okay. I'm looking at the 1 hour. So we're definitely in a contraction phase within the DXY. Again, the way the chart moves, you have contraction, you have a trend, and right now we're going through a contraction phase in the DXY also. Let's get in here. Actually, now that I'm staring at it, it looks like we're gonna be doing a possible diamond here. Doesn't that look like a diamond? That could be the play. And if you Google how diamonds break, usually if price action comes down and you make a diamond, it'll break to the upside. And it works the same way, you know, to the opposite side. So that looks pretty. Okay, I'm feeling that. I like that. And I do see some divergence in the 1 hour. Smaller time frame here. Let me show you. Price is going down here. RSI is going to the upside. So it looks pretty exciting. Like I said, it could take a while to play out because we are in this contraction phase, but it looks in the 1 hour pretty bullish to me, just based on my diamond pattern, based on this RSI. And of course, if we zoom out, and not only that, if we zoom out, we know we're playing with this major resistance, that it could be our support now. So let's keep a close eye on it. but a reversal is pretty possible here. I like that. All right. So that'll be all for today. And again, remember to do everything with love. Thank you.